to be
So it'd be at 7 o'clock, start the Halifax Conservation meeting with myself, Ed, Steve, Debbie. First thing on the agenda is a certificate of compliance for 359 Plymouth Street, but it's the invalid order of conditions.
Yes.
Is that the one that they
That's
had,
Scott Casagrande.
they had gotten the order, the notice of intent, but they never went through with the
Right.
work?
They never did any work at all.
Right.
And so the conditions expired, so they're considered invalid.
Okay.
And so that's, the certificate of compliance reflects that. These are
Okay.
valid if you want to get another set of order of conditions for a similar project. You need
Okay.
a lot of new, notice of intent.
Is there something for us to sign for that?
Yes.
Yeah, because last meeting, we weren't sure
How are we gonna handle that?
how, right,
This is a signature.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
But
you.
you looked into it and that's what we did.
because the paperwork he had, it didn't have any, he was surprised.
Yeah.
It didn't have any expiration
We
date
just need
on
pens.
it, and we were kind of surprised.
Glasses, pens, and
It
everything.
didn't have an expiration.
You were
No,
the
he
one
brought the old
Oh.
paperwork, and he's like, I looked, and that's why I'm here, because I looked at it and I couldn't find anything that says it expires. So,
Oh, yeah, it's
It
in
just-
the fine print where it says this is
Got
good
ya.
for 3 years, yeah.
oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, so those are signed.
So we've got a few minutes before the next thing, so let's see, we have
There's no bills.
discussion and vote on the Chapter 44, Section 53G to collect fees to hire outside consultants.
Yes. So
Okay.
I sent an email to you and to Sandy, the accountant.
Okay.
There's a provision in the wetlands law, but also in our bylaws, that allows us to collect fees from applicants. It doesn't have to be for every application, but in an instance, like say we want the wetlands delineation to be
Right.
confirmed, the applicant would be responsible for that fee, but it goes into a special escrow account. So you need to vote on it. Is what I was
think
told,
we-
even though it's in our bylaws.
And we've
we
done
have
it
to,
before in the past.
You have, okay, so
It's
it's
been a
already
few
set up.
years. It's been a few years. But I
Okay.
know we've done it in the past.
Yeah.
But we're probably going back a while.
Yeah. I'm not
So I'm not sure what we need to vote
I know,
on,
I was told
'cause
by
it's already
another
there.
conservation agent to vote on it at the next meeting, and by, I think Andrew said that too.
What, to put it in an escrow we're gonna vote on? You want us to?
To
So-
create the account.
Okay, well, I guess
I think
we
it's a great
could.
idea.
Okay.
Especially,
So
is that just for us?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so
So,
I like
the
that.
only harm it could do, it couldn't do any harm. Even
No.
if it already exists, it already exists. If
Right.
not,
Alright.
you could vote and
Okay.
then it will
does
exist.
somebody want to make a motion?
Put a motion that we establish escrow account
All right.
for, what is,
Mass
It's to
General Law,
collect-
Chapter 40,
Mass General Law, Chapter 40.
and it's like Section 53G.
53G.
Oh, okay, yeah, Section 53G.
All right, and a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so we're all set with that.
Okay, I like that.
And then you can do one more thing. Review planning board site plan for 314
Yeah.
Plymouth
This is gonna be a
Street.
while, so I might hold off on it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like.
You think it's
guys are
gonna be?
wanna
Okay,
talk
we
about
can go
that.
on to,
Yeah.
let's
a
say
big
it's
one.
7:05, so this is just Ed and Steve to sign the determination.
Yeah, so
for
you guys already
13
voted.
Ocean
It's just, need the signature, so this is regarding the deck on
Oh,
13
right.
Ocean.
Yep.
This is also, the building inspector wants us to sign off on it, so if someone could just sign off on that, maybe Kathy.
Kathy voted.
This is the determination, Kathy signed that, so I just need, you,
Okay, so what one is this? What is this for?
a building permit. It's just to sign, so it's showing that it went through conservation and that we're okay with it.
It's not in the wetlands at all?
There, she's on One Ponset Pond.
Yeah.
She came before.
It
Did she
was
come
an-
before us? Okay.
Yeah, she came
Okay.
before us. The deck is actually existing. All they're doing is
Repair.
yeah, they're not moving the footings or even the framework. They're just taking off the decking and putting new.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, but it needs it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Go.
So that's much.
All
Okay.
right.
Those are both
Perfect.
signed.
I'll just keep that in the
Yep.
sign file.
Okay.
Okay, and you think that next one's gonna take a lot of time? That's the 314
The
permit.
memo, yeah, what else could we do?
Okay, we can do,
We can talk
Review
about-
job description of
we can talk about this
conservation.
gigantic file.
the job description, I didn't get a chance to put it together. So if we can do, if you want, we could do that on the next meeting. What I was going to do was just take the two jobs, the secretary and the agent, the descriptions of both, and kind of just make one.
Put the job specs together so
Put
it's
the
just one.
specs together so it's one.
Would management of that escrow account also be included in that? I haven't looked at the job descriptions. Or is that another person that would have to do that? The escrow account we just talked
Oh,
about?
that's accounting.
Oh, that you wouldn't have anything to do with, the person wouldn't have anything to do
Right,
with
so
that?
they would
Okay.
just write a separate check for those services. It would go to
Right.
that account and then it would be paid out of that account
Okay.
to the consultant. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So-
just for, we want to get a 32-hour secretary agent.
Yeah, no, I think
for
it's a great idea.
conservation.
I think at
So-
least 32 hours, that way
Yeah,
they're eligible for benefits.
oh, definitely, and just more hours
I
to do
mean,
everything.
Yeah, no, especially the way that things are going. She's
Yeah.
very busy. There's no way otherwise. Do we have to go to the town? Well, we don't have an administrator to get these hours approved
Yeah.
and everything else. Do we have to go?
I kind of want
So I think it's-
Sandy to be the administrator. She's good.
You want what?
Sandy to
She's doing it right now
To do what?
Be the administrator.
The administrator for the job?
for the town.
Well,
Oh, for the
like I
town.
said, first we're gonna get 3 selectmen, and then they can make those decisions.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if we want to continue that next week, I'll have that description together.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
We have the Ocean, 31 Ocean.
Nothing new on there. I didn't get in contact with them.
No?
No, I was busy.
Yeah, no, it's been a busy couple of weeks. I didn't really get done some of the things I wanted to get done outside of the meeting as well.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be slowing down, and it's just, it hasn't
Yeah.
slowed down.
And when is this court date?
November
Was it
Seven.
what date?
What was it?
November 7th, 2 p.m. Plymouth District Court.
What's the court date for?
For the violations?
Yeah, the violations. The decking was taken down, but he has put in a driveway we asked him to remove. He hasn't done that, and then
What's,
I was just told that there's another driveway.
So
what's
he's
it on
put
the
in-
court docket for? Is that him fighting it, or is that us
No, that's us,
to attach the property?
because I was
To
told
lien on the property?
A lien
when
on the
you
property?
when you write violations, you send a copy to the clerk magistrate. So I did,
Mm-hmm.
and they put it on the docket. And then I found out you're only supposed to do that when you're ready to go to court.
Oh, okay,
But seeing as
It's
we
been
might
going
end
on
up
a while.
there
so-
anyway,
okay.
Yeah.
but it's coming up. I mean, it's gonna be November soon, like so.
Yeah.
I don't want to
November 7th is,
inconvenience the
is that
court.
Friday?
Is that a Friday?
No, it's a Monday.
Monday. So I might be able to go to that.
I might be able to go. I think at the judges' conference that day, so that means there's like
We'll
almost
have to
nothing going
prepare. They're
on.
gonna want like Exhibit A, etc. You know.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll just get the week.
You have to get
before,
everything
get ready.
together and the letters you sent probably.
Yeah, they're gonna want any
They want
documentation
everything,
that they
yeah.
sent to him, right?
Okay, and Holmes Street? Anything
Yeah,
on
so
that
there was
one?
a question about homes back a few meetings ago. And I was asked to write a letter, and then I heard from the owners of the land, and they said, this isn't our land. Was it 8 homes, like all these trees were
Yeah, they were,
removed?
so
So I'm like, I don't know where it is now. There was some, yeah. we
yeah, the
looked at
last meeting,
land,
we were
the
looking at a
meeting.
map and it was very difficult to tell whose property was whose, because it looks like there's an easement that has literally what looks like a driveway wide section that touches Home Street, but then the rest of the property, it like comes in at this really tight little, and then opens up.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell driving by or even walking as to which property removed the trees. And looking at it and looking at the map's not all that clear, but we may also have an instance of someone having removed trees that don't belong to them, on top of trees that they weren't authorized to remove.
Any communication with either the neighbor or anything? Nothing?
Have you heard from any of the owners of the properties?
Well, Tanus, Carol, was the one who responded and said that they don't,
That
it's
it
not
wasn't their
them.
property, right?
Okay,
And
Yeah, what
so
address are they?
I can't, you know,
I think they're the ones that are on 106, but their property goes back in a wedge shape to the lake and it cuts in behind the properties on Home Street.
Oh, so yeah, that's,
So
Yeah.
I don't know, like, what to do in this
Zigzag.
instance where we don't have an agent. Like, who
Can we send a
gonna be
letter
able
to
to go
the,
out and check it out? What's
can
that?
we send a letter to the other property owners?
Well, I don't know who that is or like what address it is. Like, we weren't able to
Yeah, I think, what address did we have
figure it out.
originally? The address we had a few
The original-
agendas ago was wrong. If it was,
Yeah,
if it was 10 or if it was 20, it was incorrect.
20, it was
It was
20.
20.
So it's hard to tell from the map if it's 24 or if it's 26.
And I think maybe Kim said she was gonna check with the assessor, I don't know.
She did
Kinda-
say that she would have the assessor because his map was more updated. She thought.
Yeah. Usually she's good about it.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Alright, so I just didn't know if there was any.
All right, I'll see if I can find out.
Alright.
And then at 7:10, we had the certificate of compliance for 461 Ponset Street.
Yeah, so this
For
is
Title
for,
V?
this was a, yep. And that was issued in 2008. They're of course selling the house. This is what everybody's doing right now. Like, oh no, we have a outstanding order of conditions. So I have the original engineer out of business, deceased. So we have everything that we needed from the Board of Health. And there was an inspection done by a company, for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts back in, I think it was this year actually. It's
Alright,
a
so it's
giant file.
So those
Everything's
usually
all
last
good. I
2
talked
years,
to
right?
Bob.
It's all set?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make a motion then for the certificate. Do we do a motion for that?
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You vote.
Put a motion for the certificate of compliance for 460 Ponset Street.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Okay.
Aye. Okay.
All right, you want to jump into
So we're
three?
down to 314
14.
Plymouth Street.
Julie?
Okay, whose property is this? I know that's like, is that near Stop and Shop or something?
This is one of these areas that everybody wants to do something with. So they went before the planning board,
They
and
came,
they need our comments, questions, concerns
by the planning board,
prior to,
their meeting.
prior to November 23rd.
Okay.
So this is going to be the proposed project involves an urgent care clinic, a Starbucks, and an AutoZone. They know there's an O'Reilly's right there, but
So it's on that side of the street?
So the location is going to be right here?
yep.
Oh yeah, in the midst of everything.
So what's there now? Oh, that's the,
Is that Nazarello's?
Is that next to the farm stand or is it the farm stand?
I think it's the farms. This is
They were
the
talking-
bank here,
They were
right?
talking about selling, none of the kids want to work it.
I think that's the bank.
Gave us a lot of information about AutoZone.
All right, let's look at the wetlands.
That part first.
It's an existing building. Gravel parking area, that must be the farm stand, I would guess.
Yeah, that's the existing building. Because that's just a little farm stand, you walk in and pay and then,
Yeah.
yeah. And that existing building must be O'Reilly's.
Yeah, the one that's in the,
Where is the lines on this? "30-foot building setback, where's the wetland line?"
Right.
That's
not on that page.
Yeah,
not on
there
this one.
It might be a couple pages in.
might be a couple pages in where they have the both, have them both laid out on the same.
Why is it just building?
Not in this one. Property line. No idea.
Elevations.
Okay.
That's the one building separated from the other, and then, huh.
Okay. Did we miss it on the beginning?
It's terrible.
This one?
It is on this one. Yeah, let's see.
Drainage easement,
Drainage easement.
drainage easement, septic.
Or maybe they can give us a plan that shows the wetland line. Unless it's here.
Unless it's not in here.
Unless
That's
we're
a
just
septic.
missing it.
Unless, yeah, I mean, I could have sworn there's gotta be something out behind it, because
I can look it up on Mass Map.
golf course is over there.
Yeah, O'Reilly's is tricky.
That's everything.
If I can get service in there, I can.
Yeah, so I guess that was the only one comment that I wanted to know where the lines are.
Yeah, it's not till the late November, they said, right, the meeting?
November
so they would have
23rd, I
time.
think, yeah. That's where they would want all of our comments and requirements by. Let's see. Where are we? On
See
concept.
any wetlands?
Yeah,
You know, I mean, we could look further into it.
yeah, if there isn't, there isn't.
Clear Street.
And it's gonna be
What's the
2.5 acres,
Well, 330 is O'Reilly's.
Right.
so we're gonna need a stormwater management plan.
Yeah, because it's more than an acre disturbance, I'm guessing, must it?
So,
And they're gonna need a construction permit as well, is what I'm.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna take that gravel parking lot and completely, well, put a building in it and then complete and pave. So now you're changing the runoff, you're changing the, you know, because right now it's all natural. The
Yeah.
farm's always kept it that way.
Cause like flooding issues.
Yeah, behind it and probably into the street too.
yeah. And
Yeah.
if there isn't a wetland line, should we have one delineated,
Country Club. We should have a delineation
you
done.
know?
Because
We
behind
don't
the,
have one.
there's wetlands back there because,
Yeah, because the town ran the water back there. I know further
Well,
down with the neighbor, they remember all them.
So I would say, yeah, they're gonna need a stormwater management plan and they're gonna need to have a wetland line
I mean, because
delineated.
on the corner here, it's tough to see on this map, that's backwards. So on the corner, like that plaza there where the phone store is and the, and Cape Cod Pizza.
That's further down, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a wetland behind it, and there's a stream that runs behind all those properties.
Is that the runoff water?
So here's 106. So what was it, 330?
330 is O'Reilly.
So it's this property right here, right?
So-
That's Nesrela?
Yeah, that's
So-
right around there.
Right.
Yeah,
so-
330 has a stream behind it.
Yeah,
Which
Yeah.
there's a
ends
stream
up
behind.
at a isolated wetland area.
Yeah,
So even if there's not wetlands on the, how
They have
far off
water.
are they?
right, and so
Are
how
they
much,
within 50 feet?
right,
Yeah.
because it should tell me, it's supposed to tell me who the property owners are on this too. That way we'll know which one we're looking at. It's a nice map, but, well, at any rate, behind those properties is a stream.
Yeah.
And off on the corner is a clearly marked wetland. So we need some kind of, even if we may have to update the wetland delineation
Yeah.
at the very least.
Yeah, one of the main things is runoff water. So
Yeah.
Is the project that large?
Yeah, what's their plan for the runoff? Well, I mean, obviously when the project's going on, and when the project's done, are they gonna, I don't know what, there's a catch basin near there, storm
I
drain.
didn't notice one in those plans.
Yeah.
That'd be part of the stormwater
I'm
management.
sure there is. Yeah.
There's that, but also if it's over an acre, they have to get a general permit through the EPA. And they also do, like, they regulate the erosion and stormwater as well. So that's something that should have taken place with a filing I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's not on the agenda, but it just came up. Like, it should have come before us, and it didn't, and it was approved last year. And they should have gotten a stormwater permit.
Was it over an acre?
Yep, that's 2.2 acres.
Is this
A disturbance,
talking to me
though,
about?
Yeah, yep. And it's a commercial project, so, but there's an isolated land subject to flooding, which they're saying is like exempt from the Wetlands Act, but there's no quantitative analysis that, like, how are we supposed to just take your word for it? Like, it should have come through us. It should have been an RDA at least. So we could say, no, it's fine, but it's flooding now, and neighbors are noticing, and they've reported it to the DEP. So Sandy and Jim and I were looking over at things today, and I just found out.
Yeah, we could put it on the agenda next meeting, discussion
Yeah.
about it, because
Yeah,
it gives you time
Well-
to get everything together.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Because otherwise we're just discussing it.
Yeah,
Well, it's just to get in front of a similar problem.
Yeah.
We can't let stuff like that go.
right, so this
Yeah.
one here, just,
Yeah.
for right now, we want the wetland line delineated.
Yeah.
And again,
So they have to come before conservation.
they'll have to come before us, yes.
Yeah, okay. So everything's signed. The address for that one is, just so we know for next time, we'll put it on the agenda.
Yeah.
63 Carver.
Okay.
So there's a lot going on over there.
All right.
Okay, so we'll put that on for next meeting.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else?
Anything else? No bills. We discussed this. I think we're all set. I put a motion that we adjourn.
And second? All in
Second,
favor?
yep.
All in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
Okay.
okay.